Good evening, you guys, and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video on the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. I wanted to talk about Black Youngsta. I was intending to do this the other day. I see Black Youngsta has quietly come from up under his rock. Y'all know he was up under a rock. Don't even try. Don't even try to debunk what I'm saying. Y'all know that Black Youngsta was up under a rock. And he's been up under a rock basically since maybe December of 2021. Hey, I'm just telling the truth. Like, we have not. He did a few shows. Okay. We've seen him make some appearances, but Black Youngsta was consistently putting out albums and stuff or whatever he was doing because he put out Black Sheep 1 and Black Sheep 2 or something like that. And he was putting out some more stuff. One while he was putting out an album every 2-3 months, and he was not doing interviews. He looked like he was on. He just didn't look right. Okay. And now he's back outside. Somebody says that he's on tour. Okay. Somebody says that he's on tour, and supposedly he's on tour with well, I saw a flyer where he did a show with Papa or somebody, and I was looking at y'all, something got me distracted. I was trying to see what that was making that noise, but it was my dog. I thought she was laying next to me, but child, she wasn't, because I looked around. I was like, well, what is that? But she had gotten up. Okay. So anyways, let's see what the black sheep got going on. Okay. And listen, that's what he calls himself. Okay. So he's back out touring. Okay. The We Are Who We Are tour. Okay. He got Lil Migo doing a tour. Let's see, special guest Lil Migo. So I guess let's get it. I guess this is Black Youngsta tour. I know he did a show with Big Papa, but he back outside, and that's weird. Yeah, it's heavy camp. He's back. He say he's back outside. He said, "Wake them people up." Okay, he's talking about 42 Doug, and it's really weird because we have not seen a lot of Black Youngsters since the assassination of Young Dolph. When he went to Dallas and dissed Young Dolph 2 weeks after he was assassinated, and then he turned around and put out that horrific video. Okay, which was disrespectful. That was one of the most disrespectful videos that I've seen. Um, I'm sure a lot of people have wanted to interview him. See, people can't say, "Well, don't nobody want to interview him." Yeah, folks want to interview him because people know what they know. They know he has something to do with what happened to Young Dolph. So of course they want to interview him. So the truth of the matter is he has not wanted to be interviewed. Okay, I'm sure his record head, which would be Gotti, and some of his people that are around him have tried to keep him away. They've turned down interviews, okay? Because I don't think he would even know how to conduct himself if he was asked a question. He would probably incriminate all of them trying to play hard, right? So what they've done is just made sure that he didn't do interviews. Okay, that's exactly what has been going on. But I find it weird. Now, this is just me, that I was looking at this situation. Now, Black Youngsta has been the most vocal one as it relates to being disrespectful to Young Dolph. As anytime anything happened, but a Big Jook was, I thought Big Jook was like one of his mentors or something like that, and Big Jook was unfortunately taken out. And we know he's always thrown shots at Paper Route. Whenever Gotti was into it with Snoop Bands, he went back and, when he wasn't dealing with Black Youngster. He pulled Black Youngster back into that, and he had a lot to say, but he's been radio silent. No subliminals, no shots, no nothing. As a matter of fact, it seems like he's been jovial. You know, hey, now he feels. I mean, it's not a whole lot of promotion um as it relates to this situation. When God sees this, he'll I'm sure he'll put it up. Let me see if he's put it up. I don't want to lie on him, okay? But I had not seen him promoting Black Youngster. But we know Gotti is a fan of the show. How you doing, Gotti? Okay. He'll probably share it. Okay. He'd have put up 42 Doug. Okay. Let's see. Chris Brown. He has been sharing 42 Doug lately. Okay. I still don't see him sharing anything as it relates to Black Youngster. Okay. Um, Basically, it seems to me got to use Black Youngster for what he using for what he and he did what he wanted him to do, and now he looks at Black Youngster as being a liability to him. So he just kind of have to keep him around because he cannot cut him off because he's not emotionally stable enough to cut off because he will ensure, that would ensure that he would get indicted. Okay. So he can't do that at this point. So he just kind of keeps him around. But I think he would prefer not to have him around. But what is so weird to me is like how, Black Youngster has not been throwing out shots at anybody. And he ain't been on that. He been on a different type of time. And I would think with Big Jug being his mentor and all of that, and I believe they know what happened to him, right? They knew it was not paper route. He's just kind of been on something completely different, right? I seen him at Glorilla's concert, and he seemed to have been acting goofy and all of that, like he normally do, like right after Big Jug was assassinated. Hey, I don't know. I believe for some reason that when he was doing all of that stuff, God had wanted him to do it, but I'm sure Big Jook was put in. I'm talking about as it relates to the disrespect, the battery in his back to do it. Uh, Gotti just passively didn't say anything because he wanted him to do it, right? Because he could have stopped it, right? Black Youngster is his artist, okay, but he didn't do that. But I find that weird. Now all of a sudden he's back outside. God and them have let him out the gate again, and now he's going on tours and stuff like that. I don't know. Black Youngster is emotional, okay, and there seems to be some instability there. Maybe they're letting him out the gate, okay, because he still is on CMG label. So that people have been dropping, unfortunately, that whose names have been coming up in this Young Dolph situation. And I think it's because of how intense the investigation is. Maybe they let him out the gate hoping somebody pop him. Okay, I mean that's what y'all know how my mind works. That's kind of, I'm not saying that's what they doing, but I mean the man has been up under a rock. He ain't been one to really come outside. Okay, you keep him back from interviews. That's a way of promotion, especially when you have albums that you put out. He put out 2 3 albums in a month. Okay, and he was not doing interviews or anything like that. Very limited promotion. And just like this situation is very limited as it relates to doing shows and stuff like that. Nobody has been really hearing anything from Black Youngster, but all of a sudden Big Juke is no longer here. He's back out there, and Big Juke is gone. So Black Youngster, we already know, had an affiliation or had some type of participation in what happened to Young Dolph. So I believe they putting him back out there in hope somebody will hit him up, and then they don't have to worry about nobody that is emotionally unstable breaking. But child, it ain't no need. Just go ahead, let Black Youngsters live and do his time, go on to jail and do his time. Um, because what Black Youngsters say or don't say don't mean a hill of beans as it relates to this investigation at this time. Okay, so maybe they want some insurance money off of him because I'm sure they all got him insured. You know, hey, I see what's going on. I know people say, but that's just crazy, Tam. That's just, you're all over the place with that. But y'all, I mean, y'all see what I see. Y'all see what I see. There's so many. Y'all can't say that it ain't suspicious. This man has put out all kinds of albums. He was not going on tour. He was not doing interviews. Why all of a sudden they've let him out of the gate? I'm sure he still ain't gonna do no interview now. They don't want him to do. They don't want nobody talking to him because the next day they gonna say, "Oh, we got everything." They're gonna go get him, all of them, because he ain't got sense enough to do no interview at this point. They could easily break him down, and then he want to be bad and boastful still. Like I said, that man act like Young Dolph, that he really had a beef with Young Dolph. He has, I think now, as a coping mechanism, he makes himself believe that that's the only way he's able to cope, to make himself believe that Young Dolph did something to him. That's the only way he's able to deal with himself and to cope. Okay, so now they don't want him doing no interviews, and it has been very limited promotion. Okay, Black Youngsta probably don't want a whole lot of promotion. Okay, he probably want the other little dudes to promote it, without really his picture and stuff on there. Okay, because he don't want nobody showing up that wouldn't be conducive to his livelihood. But I find it weird though. I find it weird, but hey, even if he had a whole lot of promotion, I don't think a whole lot of people are gonna be popping out to see him. You know, hey, what hits do Black Youngsta have? And hey, Black Youngsta had a song that I really took to, and I had no idea that. And this was before Young Dolph was assassinated. The video was put out like a month or so because I liked it. It was called Anything, I believe. And then they ended up trying to scrub it and taking down the video, because he said 100 shots we sent to the sky, and they didn't want that smirk. They started trying to scrub a whole lot of stuff. That's how you know that these folks is involved with what happened to Young Dolph. But hey, this is the season of revelation. Okay, this is the season of revelation, and everything that anybody has ever done wrong is being exposed. Okay. A lot of people say you need to get out while you can. Now that ship is already sunk. A lot of people just sitting ducks because there's an appointed day for a lot of this get back that they have brought on themselves, right? They are absolutely wrong for what they did. And I believe now, it won't be long. I believe they putting him on out there too. So somebody can go and knock him off. Okay. You got a trial that's getting ready to start supposedly in September. Okay, I kind of believe they're gonna pull a rabbit out of their hat, and if she reschedule it again, it won't start until March because they normally don't do trials at the end of the year because of the holidays. Okay, so they start pulling rabbits out of their hats. So no, you got a trial that's getting ready to start. Okay. Why would they start having him to tour right in the emotion of that? A trial that's getting ready to start in a month and a half or 2 months or something like that. Okay. Hey, somebody think that they're playing chess. Okay. That's what I think. And I'm not saying that I don't know. I don't know, but I just believe that it's something in the atmosphere. Okay, because Black Youngsta had not been getting out he had been making appearances at shows, but now he's doing his own shows and stuff. um hey, I feel like there's something weird about it, but hey, anyways, he couldn't stay locked behind that gate forever. Okay, he couldn't stay locked behind that gate forever. So we'll see how this happens, but like I said, it's very limited promotion. We'll see the outcome. I don't want nobody to do anything to him. Just like I don't want nobody to do nothing to none of the rest of them. I like to see justice prevail. I don't believe in people going taking folks' lives. I like to see justice prevail, but I just think it's something that's not clean in the milk as it relates to this. Hey, I have a right to believe that. I know a lot of people might say that it's crazy, but it's not crazy to me. Okay, it's not crazy to me. Anyways, I've been wanting to talk about this as it relates to Black Youngsta, um, how his energy is totally different now. You know, because at first he was on there rah rah stuff. You know, as it relates to bragging and throwing out subliminals about Young Dolph, right? um his energy has been completely different, and he just lost, I guess, one of their big dogs or whatever. He has not been throwing out no subliminals or anything as it relates to that, and now all of a sudden he's on tour. Okay, limited promotion, but he's on tour. Okay, he finally came back outside, because I don't give a, he ain't been out there. Okay, he ain't been out there anyways. But anyways, you guys, I want to talk about that, okay? But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.